And it's not just AMC theaters that are getting an upgrade. Harkins is rolling out new 4D theaters across the states, including North Phoenix. I'm sitting in front of one of the cooling centers that provides cold water, just like this. But if you are in immediate assistance, the fire department also providing a simple solution. What's up, Flare TV? My name is Serenity, and I'm here to tell you what you missed on Netflix's live event, today. Netflix released huge season announcements on some of your favorite shows and movies, and I'm here to tell you in under 2 minutes. Hey, I'm Serenity, and earlier this week, the heat definitely got to me. Luckily, I had cold water right behind me, but some aren't so lucky. If you're planning on buying any bread, eggs, chicken, or beef, then you may see an increase on your receipt. The Victoria's Secret fashion show returned this month with some notable models and performances. The event featured first-time Angels Olympic medalist Sunny Lee, WNBA star Angel Reese, Euphoria star Barbie Ferreira, and social media influencer Quinn Blackwell all hitting the runway. Good evening and welcome to a special edition of Cronkite News, Arizona, the cost of change. I'm Serenity Reynolds, thank you for joining us. Tonight we are focusing in on how stories about recent government decisions could impact your wallet and much more. Meanwhile, the war could have another impact here at home. If you pumped your gas today and noticed it cost more than last week, well, you weren't imagining it. While cosmic material hits Earth every day, it's not every day that it hits your house. That's right, and now European authorities are investigating this chocolate caper. Salt River Project is holding elections tomorrow that might have a higher turnout than usual. Meanwhile, federal immigration officials plan to spend $38.3 billion to boost detention capacity to 92,000 beds. This comes as ICE purchases warehouses across the country, including here in Surprise, Arizona.
That's it for tonight's edition of Cronkite News. I'm Edward Neiman.
And I'm Serenity Reynolds. Thank you for joining us. Popcorn, candy, and a good movie is what Olive looks forward to after her shift.
I'd say like twice to 4 times a week.
She walks right across the street to the AMC at the Arizona Center, but going to the movies isn't as popular as it used to be. Since 2019, movie theater attendance has dropped by billions of fewer tickets sold, from $11 to around $8 billion at the box office in the past 3 years.
If you are just wanting to casually watch a movie, why would you go into a theater if you could just essentially watch it for free from your home?
Since 2019, about 83% of U.S. adults use streaming services, but all hope in the theaters isn't lost just yet.
People like to go to the movie theaters to see movies that are events or that are big spectacles, right? They want to see like something like Jurassic World on a big screen with a really big sound system.
One of AMC's focus is to make the big screen even bigger. They opened a new IMAX and Dolby theater. Olive thinks the solution to the decline is simple.
I feel like this one's an easy one, lower ticket prices.
But it's easier said than done.
You have to invest in all this equipment like the screens and the projectors and the sound system. You have to maintain these. You have to have a staff that actually works the movie theater, takes tickets, does concessions. So the fixed costs are relatively large.
Since pre-COVID, the average cost of a ticket has almost doubled from $9 to $16. And for IMAX or 3D, it could be up to $25 a ticket, which doesn't include food and concessions. Olive wishes for everyone to be able to enjoy the movie experience like she does.
Go to the movies. You won't regret it. It's still an experience. It's still an experience, something to do, and I don't regret it even when I watch a bad movie, honestly. So.
In Phoenix, Serenity Reynolds, Cronkite News. That's how this deaf professor gets the attention of her students. Monday through Thursday, Dr. Rhonda Moriarty teaches her students not only sign language, but about the deaf culture and its community. There needed to be more deaf teachers. There's many hearing teachers, which is fine and good, but our community needs more support. It needs to know more about the culture. I feel like my passion is rooted in giving back to the community, and I wanted to help hearing students understand the importance of sign language. ASL student Cami Radden said compared to her past teachers who could hear, she prefers Dr. Moriarty because she's deaf.
It only makes sense that someone who is in the community teaches, because they're telling you about their experiences. They're telling you about what they've lived. So it only makes sense.
One of Dr. Moriarty's teacher's assistants says he's helped her for 6 semesters and has learned a lot over time.
I was a little bit awkward. I didn't know what to do. Like it was a different experience. And so then I started to adapt to that. I don't want to become a teacher, but I love teaching people. And I feel like that would be awesome. You know, if I became a teacher, that'd be awesome because this experience has been awesome.
Aside from a few jobs here and there, Dr. Moriarty says there's nothing that a deaf person can't do. There's nothing that limits me. Reporting in Tempe, I'm Serenity Reynolds. Putting their own lives on the line 72 hours a week.
I thought the fire department was going to be, you know, not as stressful as it was, but, you know, now that I'm in it, I'm living it.
And the stress is real. Around 33% of first responders in the country will experience PTSD, while only 20% of the general population will.
Me being firsthand in the first responder community, I see that mental health is big, health and wellness is big. So why not start something I'm really passionate about?
Darius Roberson, a Phoenix firefighter who wanted to make a change, opened the Vital Lounge this spring.
A lot of the vendors that we have come in-house to work with us are first responders as well. Like one of our nurse practitioners, he's a firefighter. So it's kind of like catered towards that first responder community.
The space will be open to all, bringing in more local businesses too.
I was 15, and in 2024 I started roasting coffee, and I started Bloom Coffee.
He was happy when Darius reached out.
And the mission was very aligned, to bring the community together in one place to do something really good.
Vital Lounge's director of operations comes from a family of first responders.
And not only does it take a toll on themselves physically, but it takes a toll on their family.
And hopes that a new space like this will help them when they return to the station.
Especially as first responders, you put yourself in a position where you're constantly asking your body to perform at its best, and you have to get back to it.
In Phoenix, Serenity Reynolds, Cronkite News.